then all that energy that requests a punch is passing through something else that's not intended to. So whatever that energy, that argument might be requesting something else of the Mad Hatter, or vice versa. Maybe the Mad Hatter is manipulating the energy, but it's possible.
Brilliant. This is exactly what I needed.
Does that particular...
Yes, that is literally exactly what I was...
Cool.
Alright, do you have
right.
any more time, or...
That's as much time as you can get before it's getting pretty late. You probably should leave also because people are still suspicious of you.
I need to do my thing now, though.
Yeah. What you looking for, Jeff? What you got?
Okay, I'm looking for anything about illusion magic that would present the ability to either not create, but devise a new dimension or area.
Okay, make a investigation check for me.
10 plus 1, I think. Yeah, 1, 11.
11? So give me a second, because I do need to double check this. Damn it. So, illusion magic is not a power to create space. It does not manipulate space in the same way creation does.
But can it not create... Okay, yeah, you just said manipulate, yeah.
It has potential facets too if you mix it and possibly have spells that can mix that form of arcane domains.
So it has the ability to, with other magic, in order to create potential space.
Yes. So it could create false spaces. It can manipulate and mess with the senses, but it does not have the capacity to create a space. It is not real. Here's the best way to put it. Conjuration magic has the potential to create space, as in be able to form a space that is habitable. So it takes something from the void or a space like that, this empty space, and it's able to cultivate it in a way where it is now accessible to you. So it's not really, it's like taking matter from one place to another, a transfer of energy. Illusion magic can't go to places that are not present. Illusion magic can go into a place that is habitable, but it can't really mess with a place that's not. So it's like a transfer of energy that isn't really solid, if that makes sense. It's really hard to you could create an illusion of a place, but conjuration is a place. Does that make sense?
So can I make a theoretical guess that Wonderland exists somewhere?
It could.
Okay.
It might, but it's hard.
Could it be like on a different... No, sorry, I shouldn't be talking during this.
No, if you want to ask, you can ask.
Could it be like on a different plane or
That's exactly
existence?
what I was about to ask, yeah.
It's entirely possible, but it also could just be the same place.
So, okay,
once again,
can I make another investigation or something?
Yeah, you can make a second one. What would you like to investigate further?
Ways to either enter unknown into an illusion magic or ways to exit an illusion magic.
Okay, make a check. Investigation.
18. There we go, baby. That's the roll I needed.
18. Okay, so dispel magic is often the best way to go about it. It's easy to it's very a way to break arcane whatever, because dispelling magic is sort of like, imagine that spells or the arcane matter is like building. Dispel magic disapparates that structure and spreads the particles, the arcane particles. That's the best way to dispel illusion. Another way to dispel illusion is to consciously be able to manipulate it through understanding it. If you have the ability to...
Am I starting to be able to understand illusion?
Not well enough to do what that would be. That's an intense form of comprehension.
Okay.
But what you could understand is that if you know where the source is, how it works, then you could potentially manipulate it in the same way that anyone else could.
I could?
Like, for example, if someone casts minor illusion, you can't control that. They do. But potentially if they're controlling minor illusion remotely, then if you can figure out what that remote place is, how that's working, you could control that. Does that make sense?
Okay, so theoretically, let's say that the Mad Hatter is the conduit of it, and so someone's controlling him from a space away. So I could, if I figure out where that person is, and I could potentially disrupt it, I could then control the Mad Hatter to kind of control the illusion.
Yes, you could control. Yes.
Because at this point, I'm making the assumption that the Mad Hatter kind of like the conduit. That's kind of like my assumption, just based off the fact that he was able to then form the trapdoor and whatnot.
Yeah, that's kind of what.
Yeah, you could. Sorry, say that one more time. I couldn't hear you.
No, you're fine. So essentially, I'm making the assumption that the Mad Hatter is the conduit in this case, for the fact that he teleported to us after we were away from the mansion and then created below us.
Yeah, so from what you can tell, the Mad Hatter can manipulate the arcane illusion magic, or whatever magic it might be. You don't even know. But it's hard to potentially.
Well, didn't I do detect magic and it said illusion magic? Yeah, okay.
So
I'm just double checking that as well.
Yeah, you're good. You're right, actually. Thank you for reminding me of that. You can manipulate it. There's a variety of things that can happen there.
Okay.
So
well, I think that probably takes up a day's worth, though. So
yeah,
that definitely takes.
Do you think we can go into
tavern to bed? Yeah.
Yeah, probably a good idea. How much?
Probably about a gold piece a day.
Deal. All right. Well, we'll worry about that. Let's can we go to a different chat and just chat?
Yeah, totally.
And discuss our. Yeah.
Yeah. And then in the meantime, I'm gonna jump back to you guys.
Are we back?
Yeah. So
did we sleep?
You guys did sleep. So you take a full rest. You get all your spells restored, all your abilities back. You're fully healed.
My bones unbreak.
Your bones are unbroken.
Oh, I'm at full health now.
That was.
I like to think that my natural state of being is having at least 2 broken bones at a time.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, there's only so much that you can heal.
I was gonna ask before we started that if any of y'all were hurt, like at the beginning, but then I was like, no, I should have.
Is there anything you guys would have done that I might have skipped over?
I mean, some idiot went and stepped on the button pretty quick.
Yeah, you know, but I think he's talking about
know who that was. Oh, my bad.
I mean, I would like to interrogate Alice about the whole.
Totally. So, what would you like to
I like
interrogate
that.
Alice about?
So, Alice, what's up with the whole trick thing that you have to do or something? Or what was the matter?
What he was acquiescing, what the Cheshire Cat said, not the Mad Hatter.
Sorry.
You're totally good. It's orienting as you are a senile old man.
I mean, that's a little rude, but okay.
that was kind of Daniel. Not gonna lie.
You made me joke.
I've been attempting to dispel magic around every space that I can, but he finds me every fucking time I cast it. So I've stopped doing it, but that's the only trick I can do that helps me deal with this dimension, and even then, it's too much to be able to deal with. It's too much magic. It's like cutting into something, a small cake or something. Like there's this whole piece of matter, and I can only cut into part of it.
Wait, so you're telling me your only power that is useful in this place is to dispel magic?
Yes.
It's better than what
I
we
am
have.
aware it's a problem. You can see like the exhaustion in her eyes.
Blink was a dick.
Do you know dispel magic, sir?
No.
What he does, though, shoot your teammate in the back of the head with a cross.
How long have you been trapped here? How long have you been trapped here?
2 months. You can see her
Jesus
stomach is
Christ.
like partially inward. Like, you can tell she's starving.
How do you know it's been 2 months?
I kept count.
Every day she marks like a
But
tally
there's
on her
no
arm.
sun.
I also have the arcane ability to acquiesce time. I'm fairly well schooled.
What time is it right now?
3:30
AM or PM?
exactly. All right, so shall we continue?
It sounds good.
All right, where are we going,
You
guys?
said she looked really hungry. She was
Yeah.
like,
She looked so fucking hungry.
Okay,
I
I'm gonna give her
immediately
a
take 3 rations out of my bag and give them to her.
Thank you for this kind gesture. As she like monster eats, like shoving it in her mouth and like immediately is consuming.
It's
She
not
is
good to eat that much.
I like
after
this
no
Can I
food.
give her some cake? Let me give her some cake.
she mashes it in her face. You can see like icing all over it, like amongst the mud.
Are we
and
feeding
disgust.
Alice? Is that what's happening here?
Yes,
Yeah.
we're feeding
Mhm.
Alice.
Oh my
She's
lord.
that hungry.
Isn't there
This is
like a
what
kink
happens
for
when you
this?
follow the white rabbit.
Oh my god.
There's
Did
some
we
kind of
ask
kink
her
like this.
to learn by getting her too much nutrients at once?
Yeah, there is a problem.
So Alice, actually, let me double check something.
It's like a
really quick
feeding
with,
kink, right?
Alexander.
Oh, look. You got to go
Why
do
are you
it.
the only person here that's gonna think about kinks? Right?
You know, it's an important part of the nose.
So I do have an ability that I think might be able to help us. I think I can acquiesce the location of the dot. It's a bit of a distance. We'll have to spend about an hour traveling. But if we go in that direction, I think we'll be safe. We're currently dealing with void, so I don't think the Mad Hatter is particularly focused on us right now.
So where are we camped? Are we in like the middle of a clearing?
You're in a void now.
Oh,
We're literally in the void.
Yeah, you're literally in the void.
Okay, is there literally is there
We're in the
anything
void.
around us
We're
like
just
at
in
all?
blackness.
No,
like,
it's
in the
just the void.
Like
Hey,
just
Alice,
far
can you
out
just
like
spell
even a
magic
dot?
here really quickly?
I don't think. No. I don't.
On the
void.
Mad Hatter.
Have you tried using dispel magic in a void and not on an item?
No, I've been casting it at everything.
So you cast it at the void.
Yes.
The void's probably the first thing I would
The Mad
spell
Hatter
cast on.
appeared.
The Mad Hatter appeared, and then the void dissipated
Okay,
for a
the Mad
second, and I
Hatter
saw
appeared.
grass.
Oh, the void just disappears and turns into stuff.
I mean, it was just grass on the floor, just a patch of grass, and then it turned back to void.
Oh, I see.
I think this might. That's why I think everything's an illusion.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because of what Alice is telling us, can we start to understand what this illusion magic actually is? Based on the fact she's told us, like, when she dispels it, there's grass on the ground, even though it's void for us. And did Blank tell us what he felt when he held the stick?
So what are you trying to acquiesce
Oh
specifically?
yeah, I obviously do.
If we, or even